What's up guys, it's Tom here, and oh boy, we have a video for you guys because some absolute moron Liverpool fans set the Liverpool building on fire. I'm not even kidding. So in this video we will talk about what happened in Liverpool city centre, but also we will talk about when Liverpool are actually planning a Premier League victory parade in Liverpool, and also I will reveal to you guys later in this video when Liverpool will be actually presented with the Premier League trophy, which is super exciting news, so stay tuned. And also the Liverpool chairman Tom Werner came out with a very interesting statement after Liverpool won their first league title in 30 years, so I will share all those with you guys later in this video. Some Liverpool fans actually gathered on the second night after Liverpool officially ended their 30-year wait of winning the Premier League title, and I want to talk about this because this actually divided the fan base, and also it paints Liverpool fans, all Liverpool fans, in a pretty bad light, and to the rival fans, to Everton fans and to Man United and other fans who actually paint the whole fan base with the same brush because of one or two absolute idiots who actually fired fireworks at the Liverpool building, and it caused a small fire which had to be put out by the fire department of Liverpool. It's actually really annoying, and I want to talk about it. So first of all, leave a like if you enjoy these types of videos, and this causes a lot of discussion among the Liverpool fan base. Some Liverpool fans congregated, not thousands of them, but hundreds congregated in a Liverpool city centre, ignoring social distancing measures as celebrations continued into a second night, despite the warnings from Jurgen Klopp, from Liverpool Football Club, from the Liverpool City Council, and even the Merseyside police. I mean, what actually happened is the Liverpool building was lit up in blue because there are some Everton club offices in that building, but that's the same building that the Liverpool badge has the Liverbird on it. Literally, you can see it here. The Liverbird is from that building. There are two Liverbirds on the Liverpool building. I have been to Liverpool, so I saw it with my own eyes. It's a beautiful building with beautiful architecture and great statues of Liverbirds. But just because it's lit up in blue, you fire fireworks towards it and it causes a small fire. I mean, that's absolutely mind-blowing to me that this happened actually. You can celebrate the title, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely brilliant that we won the title, and I would be, if I was Liverpool, if I was living in Liverpool, I would be out on the streets celebrating, but not in the middle of the crowd, but just in like 1 or 2 meters away from everybody. I would celebrate the title. I would probably light up fireworks and soak myself in champagne and all sorts of shenanigans I would be doing if I was in Liverpool. Don't get me wrong, because I can understand why can't you do it with the current climate in mind. There is still the virus going around, and especially in England the numbers are still pretty high. So why do you go out into huge crowds with close contact with people without masks? And also, why do you take your children with you? I mean, it's all well and good to celebrate, but you shouldn't celebrate like all together with everybody else in a small space with a huge crowd. You should be, I mean, Liverpool is a big enough city. You have enough space for everybody to go out in front of their house to just celebrate, and I can understand why the Liverpool fans want to get together to celebrate it. And you can be together without actually gathering in huge crowds, and that's what I have a problem with. And also, what was that Liverpool fan or a couple of Liverpool fans thinking when they fired fireworks towards that Liverpool building with the Liverbirds on? I mean, they were probably pretty drunk, intoxicated, and they probably should know better. it looks really, really bad from the outside looking in, from rival fans. I mean, the Everton fans are having a field day with this on Twitter, and the Manchester United fans as well. And the Liverpool mayor came out with a statement saying it's fantastic that the city has something good to celebrate and something to be proud of. Last night the overwhelming majority of fans celebrated in the confines of their own home, and we thank them for listening to the messages put out by ourselves, Spirit of Shankly, the NHS, the City Council, and for bringing a credit to the city. And yes, I have to say, the majority of fans celebrated inside their own homes. There were just a few thousand out in the first night and a few hundred Liverpool fans out in the second night. So the large majority of Liverpool fans didn't do this. On the other hand, Everton fans, Man United fans and the rival fans are saying that all Liverpool fans are like this, that they all are bad, they are all going out gathering. And that's what I have a problem with. How stupid can you be that you think all Liverpool fans are like this? I mean, they just want to make Liverpool fans look bad. That's the bottom line, I think. And the mayor said this: in the days ahead, we urge supporters, the Merseyside public in January, to do the right thing and celebrate safely with members of your household and in your social bubble. By doing this, you keep yourself, your family, friends and neighbors safe. And this was a similar statement was put out by Liverpool Football Club actually on their official website. It's a joint statement by Liverpool FC, Merseyside Police, Liverpool City Council. And the Liverpool Football Club said this: when it is safe to do so, we will all work together to arrange a victory parade when everyone can come together to celebrate. Until that time, the safety of our city and our people continues to be our number one priority. And what I really don't want to happen is that some Liverpool fans get infected with the virus. They go home without knowing that they are infected. They infect their parents, their grandparents, and more Liverpool fans needlessly die weeks or months just after winning the title, witnessing winning the title. That would be just the worst thing possible, and that's why I don't want these celebrations to be in close proximity to each other. So what I think should happen is that Liverpool fans really need to wait until there is an official trophy parade and then go out and celebrate when it is safe to do so. And now here's the problem. What one or two Liverpool fans did to fire fireworks towards the Liverpool building and setting it on fire, that's one or two absolute morons who shouldn't even be calling themselves true Liverpool fans, because a true Liverpool fan doesn't fire fireworks towards a building which gave the Liverbird to the official Liverpool FC crest. I mean, I'm literally wearing the Liverbird on my shirt, on my heart. One or two football fans doesn't represent the whole fan base. That's the bottom line. And I absolutely hate it that Everton fans, Man United fans, other fans, not all of them, but some of them are actually twisting this and painting all the Liverpool fan base, the whole Liverpool fan base, with the same brush, that all of them are like this. And that's not true at all. The 99% of Liverpool fans are very respectful, they are very smart, very knowledgeable, and also they don't behave like absolute morons out in the public even after winning the league title after 30 years. So I mean, previously there was a report in the Liverpool Echo like less than 12 months ago that one Everton fan admitted to committing a hate crime against the Liverpool player Mohamed Salah, calling him some bad name, and it was apparently xenophobic. Does that mean that all Everton fans are xenophobes? Of course not. When one or two idiots act up in a fan base, you have to condemn it in the strongest way possible, and also you have to educate the other fans not to do this. But you can't paint the whole fan base with the same brush. I'm sorry, but... And I honestly hope that the authorities find the person or the people who are responsible for setting those fireworks off. And I honestly think that they should be punished to the full extent of the law, because hopefully that will teach them a lesson that no matter, you can't use the excuse of celebrating the first league title in 30 years. By doing this, it crosses a line for me that isn't crossable. So they should be punished to the fullest extent of the law. That's my opinion. And now let's talk about the reports coming out that Liverpool will have to wait 3 weeks to get their hands on the Premier League title, because it looks like the Times newspaper is reporting that on July 18th at Anfield, Liverpool will be presented with the Premier League trophy when Liverpool host Chelsea actually. And yeah, let me know, how do you feel about this? Would you want Liverpool to be presented with the trophy earlier, or do you think the final home game against Chelsea is the appropriate time? I mean, I just want to see Liverpool players holding the Premier League trophy. I want to just see those photos and videos, and whenever it happens, I'm happy. So I don't really mind having to wait another 3 or 4 weeks for that. And the Liverpool FC, the football club, and the Liverpool City Council are working on plans to have a victory parade to celebrate the Premier League title at the end of July. That's according to the Guardian's Andy Hunter, who is actually a solid source for news relating to Liverpool FC and Everton FC. And yes, the pandemic is obviously a huge stumbling block, so I'm sure there are a lot of discussions to be had about how it is safe to do it, with neither club nor the council able to arrange any sort of mass gathering. But Liverpool waited 30 years for another English title. We are sure us fans will be able to hold on for a little longer for a parade given the circumstances. I think I just want the parade to happen when it's absolutely safe to do so. The problem is that when the Champions League parade happened, over 750,000 people went to the parade in Liverpool, and that's actually, I think, more than Liverpool's whole population. I think something crazy. Of course, other fans from all over the country and even all over the world went to Liverpool to witness that crazy celebration. And I think for the Premier League celebration, it could be well over 1 million. So I think they should be very, very careful when to host that Premier League victory parade. And I want to tell you guys what Liverpool's chairman Tom Werner said about Liverpool winning the title. All of us were so delighted because this has been a long march. I know that our supporters, our fans, struggled for 30 years to reach this pinnacle, winning the Premier League title. My first thought was to just share that moment with our supporters, because without them the club is nothing. As Jürgen said, our supporters provided such an incredible contribution to winning the league, not just this year but every year. My hope is that all of us who are supporters of the club can take a moment today and this week to safely celebrate what is a remarkable achievement. I didn't have the pleasure of knowing or watching the great football of Bill Shankly or Bob Paisley, so I don't really want to compare Jürgen Klopp to previous managers. I just know that the Premier League is extremely competitive, and when we first became involved in Liverpool over 10 years ago, we were not even thinking about winning the league. Our dream was just to become a top 4 club and make it to the Champions League. He has just created such an atmosphere at Liverpool that there is no alternative except to win. He has created such a unique atmosphere. One of the things that I'm just joyful about whenever I watch the team is how many players contribute. It doesn't just lie on the shoulders of our wonderful striker or our great goalkeeper. So many players contribute, from Henderson to Firmino to Oxlade-Chamberlain to Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Van Dijk. I also enjoyed their joy because I saw a video of them last night celebrating together, and you could just feel the camaraderie that this club has. We celebrated this as a club. As I said, we will undersell and over-deliver as owners. We hopefully would be ensuring another period of sustained success. The competition is fierce, and I know our rivals are working tirelessly to upend us and to take over, but we have got such talent in place with Jürgen Klopp, with Michael Edwards and the team on the pitch, one of the things that stuck with me this year was their hunger for winning. I don't think that will be diminished. They are such a good group of players. I have such fondness for them as individuals of the pitch. They are humble, they are kind, they enjoy each other's company. You could see that in the videos when they were all celebrating. It's a lot to ask them to stay at this extraordinary level, but it is our goal to continue to play with this quality. And I think that's a very, very good sentiment, that Liverpool are aiming to continue this incredible run of winning a lot of Premier League games and winning titles and trophies. And what I didn't expect is that Luis Suarez came out with such nice words after Liverpool won their first league title in 30 years. This is what he said: "When I saw Henderson last year winning the Champions League, I was so happy for him." Why? Because as some people know, he had some problems with his dad and he had really good moments and some bad moments in Liverpool. When he lifted that Champions League trophy, the dream is done. But this season I will be happy to see him lifting the Premier League trophy, because he's a really good person. I speak sometimes with him and I said to him, you have a really good chance this season, and he's so excited. We watch some Liverpool games when we can with my family, and we can see that Jordan Henderson is the captain from midfield. He speaks a lot, and for his teammates this is so important when they have confidence with the captain. For me, Jordan is one of the best captains in Liverpool's history. And Luis Suarez admitted that it was nice to actually at least win one trophy when he was at the club. He won the League Cup in 2012. This is what he said: "In the last year when I played there at Anfield, I was so sad for the fans that we missed out on the title. I know some Liverpool supporters were angry with me because I celebrated a goal against Liverpool here in Barcelona last season, and for that I am so sad. I accept that, and I say that hopefully they understand my situation. We were playing at home, and in the Champions League semi-final I lived one of the best moments of my life there in Liverpool, and I think the supporters didn't forget how my attitude was in the Liverpool shirt. Now hopefully they are so happy with the Premier League trophy this year. This is amazing for the supporters, for the players, for so many people working inside Liverpool. So many people work there for the last 30 years. They didn't know how it felt for Liverpool to win the Premier League. They have a really good chance to enjoy this time. And I think they are so happy, they are excited for the moment that Jordan Henderson gets to lift the trophy. I think they needed this moment for the Liverpool supporters, for the club, for the people, for the Scouts people. I'm so happy for them. And that's, I think, a great interview by Luis Suarez, and that's where I want to end this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.